The at-home Buff Dudes dumbbell workout. Today we're going to be covering those boulder shoulders, our top 4 favorites for the at-home dumbbell workout series. Here it goes. First up is going to be the seesaw press. So the name kind of explains it somewhat, but we're going to go over it in more detail. What you want to start off is slightly in an Arnold press where the palms are facing you. And as you press up, you're rotating singular, so it's a alternating action. And as you press up, you're rotating palms out, and you're actually going to turn your body, so that way it's going to be a lot of core work, and you're pushing arms straight through the air. And then as you lower it, your body's coming about center, and then you're doing the exact opposite on the next side. So you almost imagine a seesaw. So the body's going to the left, the right, or the right to the left, and you're pressing straight through those shoulders, engaging a lot of the core, and you're going to really feel on the obliques and those boulder shoulders. Next up is going to be the single dumbbell front raise. So what you want to do is go a little bit slightly wider than shoulder on the foot stands. The dumbbell is going to be on end so you can grip it on the widest portion with both hands. You're going to have your hands down in the bottom position. You're going to have the elbows slightly bent, and you'll be contracting the anterior delts to raise it, so that way the arms are about parallel to the floor and slowly letting it down to the bottom position. Now, if you're going really heavy with these, you can slightly add a little swing to it, almost like a kettlebell swing, but it's going to be mainly on the anterior delts and less on the hip action. So what you want to do is try to contain as much controlled momentum or contraction as much as you can through the whole motion. That way those shoulders benefit fully from this exercise. One of our favorites is going to be the dumbbell upright row. So what you want to do with this is about have your stance shoulder width apart. You're going to be grabbing both dumbbells and you'll be starting somewhat together at the bottom position. You'll be raising from the elbows to the top position. Now the problem with these is you don't want to go above parallel, the upper arms above parallel to the floor, because what that's going to do is create a little pinch in the shoulders and it's going to cause a little bit more contraction in the traps. So we're trying to focus a little bit more on the lateral head of the deltoid. So it's almost in a sense like a lateral raise. So what you want to do is come close together, go real wide with the hands, raise the elbows up, get a nice squeeze, and slowly let them down to the bottom position. So the traps will be involved, the lateral head will be involved, the anterior and posterior heads are going to be helping out with the motion as well. So this is a huge exercise and definitely should include in any kind of shoulder workout. Last but not least, it can be the lateral raise with push. So what you want to do is have the dumbbells right at the side and you'll be lifting with the elbows slightly bent. So the elbows come up first, keeping the palms slightly down, slight bend in the elbows, that way it's not completely straight. So as you reach upper arms about parallel to the floor, you're going to be holding it there and pushing the lower arms straight out. So you're going to get a little bit more contraction in the delts because one, they have to hold that position at the top. So you're going to get a little bit of isometric contraction and pushing out to straighten those arms. So it's going to have a lot of load on those delts the whole time, or time under tension in this sense. And then you're going to pull it down nice and slow to get that nice eccentric contraction on the way down. So make sure you do these really controlled and do this with a little bit lighter weights, that way you get the hang of it, and then you can move on to the big boys. So there we go, we just finished the at-home dumbbell workout for those boulder shoulders. And one thing you gotta remember is the shoulder muscle group is one of the best muscle groups that you can have to create that nice V taper in the body. So if you want some buff dude size shoulders, try these exercises out with those dumbbells at home, and you're gonna be buff dudes approved in no time.